You see, look at this. Even ITV News is breaking the law now. I've actually had enough of it.
Tactical voting, I suppose.
Rishi Sunak hoped his snap election would catch other parties off guard, but his decision to go early is showing little sign of shifting votes. A devastating poll tonight has Labour on 422 seats, up more than 200 on their 2019 result.
What poll?
Meanwhile, the Conservatives would plummet.
What poll? Who's done the poll? Who's done this poll? Who? A poll by who? A poll by the Labour Party? A poll by the Conservative Party? A poll by the Lib Dems? A poll by the government? Are the government allowed to do a poll? I thought the election was the poll. The government have an electoral commission which runs elections and voting with polling stations everywhere to find out who is going to be in government, right? Who is doing these polls? The poll is a question, a matter, a print, a publication, a representation, asking people about the election. The election questions. Look, data on the election. It is a Class E poll. Well, it's an election matter. It's an election question. It's an election inquiry. It's a voting inquiry. Who's paying for it? Private companies, right? Who's doing these polls? Magazines, newspapers? Who? You know, they're gathering data on elections, which political parties are using. So they're using data to win elections. But it's all Class E. Where does the tax money go for it? It's not commercial, it's not business. They're fucking illegal, these polls. These polls are illegal. I am not voting in this election. I am not voting in an election ever again. It is criminal. I'm not voting for Farage. I'm not voting for Starmer. I am not going to that polling station. I'm not even going to turn up and write on the ticket that I'm not even fucking voting, because these people are criminals. The Electoral Commission is criminal. Just like Keir Starmer ran a criminal prosecution service. Max Hill, criminal. Max Hill prosecuted Angela Ditchfield criminally. Queen Elizabeth II repealed Magna Carta criminally, even though it's required to open Parliament with the ancient laws and customs and privileges that have ever been. Right? Criminal. None of these people are getting my vote from that polling station, which means that anyone who's stupid enough to turn up and vote for them, well, God help them. I am not consenting to any of these people doing anything. The Crown Prosecution Service, the police chiefs are running illegal pleas, illegally taking confessions and fine money and issuing convictions criminally. The only thing I am going to vote for is the arrest of every police chief officer, the arrest of every politician, the arrest of every newspaper publisher, Rupert Murdoch. They all need arresting lawfully. And I don't know who's going to fucking do it, because the police are corrupt. It needs to be the citizens using the legislation. Criminal procedure rules can be used. We need a political party called the Arrest the Criminals Party, like Monbert did a campaign, Arrest Tony Blair.